Okay, students, you have finished your previous lesson, that is simplification. I hope you have done simplification, especially the fractional simplification with in a proper way implementing BODMAS and operations of fractions. You have learned previous lesson, first lesson fractions. There you have learned how to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of fraction. Then you have learned once again for simplification, especially for the fraction is important because you have learned whole number simplification very nicely, and now fractional simplification you have to know better. So I think you have practiced well. Now it is third lesson of your second term and syllabus, that is your unitary method. Unitary method is a very simple aspect. You know that you have already done it. Why do we call it as unitary method? So before proceed to the unitary method, we have some learning objective. They are unitary. First is, what is the definition of unitary method? Why this question is named as unitary method? Then the second learning objective is indirect variation, and third learning objective of unitary method is indirect variation. See children, why this direct variation and indirect variation? I will tell everything. Before I say about the variation, let me tell you why it is called unitary method. Unit means what? Unit means one. Unit quantity. I will tell you 1 by 3, 1 by 5, 1 by 7. These are all called unit fraction, because the numerator is 1. Therefore, see children, this unit means 1. In sometimes mathematics will say the unit is 1. Now, what you understand by unitary method is that to reach to the answer, you need to find out the value of 1 first. That's a step. As like BODMAS, you are supposed to start with the bracket work. Here, unitary method, you have to find out the value of 1 first. The method by which we find the value of 1 or unit is called unitary method. If you have to purchase 7 pen, but the pen 12 pen is costing 60 rupees. What will be the cost of 7 pens? For that, to find out the cost of 7 pen, you will have to find out the cost of 1 pen first, that unit pen first. That is why it is called unitary method. Could you understand that the method is called unitary method? Because you need to find out the value of 1 first. That is why. Now, direct variation and indirect variation, see, unitary method has got 2 types of problem. Normal problems are, in your syllabus only direct variation is there. Normal problems means, say about cost, say about, most of the thing, say about length of cloth with cost or something like, most of the time, one varies, the relative quantities varies. Example will be more clear. I gave the example of, cost of 1 dozen of pen is 60 rupees. And then cost of 1 pen, if you take out from there, the cost will be reduced. Means for reducing one quantity, the relative quantity, that means for the cost, its concerned quantity also will be reduced. Reduce. Similarly, if you want to take out the cost of, suppose 12 pen cost is given to you. If you want to take out the 2 dozen pen, definitely the cost will be more than 12 cost. Isn't it? So, you are increasing 12 to 24. And there the cost is also increasing 60 to 120. So, one quantity you are increasing means resulting quantity will increase. One quantity, first quantity you are decreasing means the resulting quantity will decrease. So, directly proportional. Increase leads to increase, decrease leads to decrease. That is why this type of sums are direct variation. Could you understand me? I will tell you while solving the sums which are called direct variation. I will definitely give an example of indirect variation also, if it is not there in your exercise. Now, indirect variation is called, sometimes increasing quantity, resulting quantity will decrease. Suppose take 5 men food is kept for 10 days. 5 men, instead of 5 men, if you increase 10 men, then number of days food will last less number of days, So you are increasing manpower, here it is reducing. So increase resulting decrease. Similarly, if you want to take the manpower's efficiency, see, 2 men can do a work in 1 day. Therefore, one man will take more time. 2 to 1 you are reducing the quantity, manpower you are reducing to 1, but time will be requiring more. 2 man was taking as many days, no, 1 man will take more days. So one quantity you are increasing, first quantity you are increasing, the successive quantity, second quantity, the relative quantity is decreasing. Increase result to decrease, decrease result to increase. That is why it is called indirect variation or indirectly proportion. These are called indirectly proportion. You understand? That is why it is called indirect variation. Unitary method can be solved in 2 methods. Suppose 5 man can do a walk in 7 days. Then if you want to do let the walk is done by 1 man, then definitely it will be 5 into 7. It will take how many days? It will be taking 35 days. You understand? You are reducing the manpower, that is why the number of days is increasing. It is called indirect variation. You understand? Now let us take the exercise from your book. See children, I will tell you unitary method with the orthodox procedure, taking one, you are writing the statement and making it so lengthy. I will advise you not to go through that method. I will teach you a very concise method. You go through that, you will be enjoying it. So I have taken question number 2. It is said to you the 12 rubber ball is costing rupees 60. Then in 90 rupees, how many rubber ball you can have? So what you will do? What you need know? What is the answer you need? The quantity of rubber ball in by rupees 90. So quantity you keep it to the right hand side of the equation, that side, extreme right hand side. So you have to make a first statement in such a way, rupees 60 is the cost when the number of rubber ball is rupees 12, because 12 you have kept it here. Why? Because you have to find out the quantity, how many quantities of rubber ball you will get by paying rupees 90. That way you have to. The sentence can be anyway, the quantity of rubber ball the paying rupees 60 will be 12, like this also. Okay, but what you want to find out, that should be after equal. Okay, rupees 60 is the cost when the number of rubber ball is equal to 12. Therefore, rupees 1. Now I am finding the cost of 1. That is why it is called unitary method. 1 is the cost when the number of rubber ball, definitely cost of rupees 60. More cost it is taken, and so less cost you are giving means you will get number of quantity also less. Less means divided. 12 divided by 60. Less means it will go to the denominator. It will be multiplied to the denominator. Now rupees 90. Rupees 90 you are paying. How many rubber ball you can have? So you have to write down rupees 90 is the cost and the number of rubber balls is equal to rupees 12 by 60 into 90. If you simplify this, very simple. 60 to 20 will cancel 2 times, 20 will cancel 3 times. 20 will just go 3. 30 will cancel 2 times, and 30 will cancel 3 times. 2 can cancel with 6. 12 will be 6. 6 is 18. So rupees 90, paying rupees 90 will get 18 rubber balls. Okay, fine. I will not go for this cock and bull story writing procedure. Now we are in the up standard. We are in the high school standard. Our maturity also developed. We have also increased our skill. So let us learn the improvised procedure. See, what are the two methods are there? Cost and quantity, isn't it? Write down on the two headings. Cost and quantity. Cost in rupees, number of ball. Here you can write down. Otherwise, money each. Cost in rupees and okay. Under two heading. No, two things given. Now 60 rupees is the cost for how many balls? 12 balls. Otherwise 60 rupees is the cost of 12 balls. That is known. Then cost is given. But number of rubber ball you don't know. You have made it X. Which you don't know, you make it X. You understand? Now, if you go for the ratio, your learned ratio, remember? Your learned ratio, if you go for the ratio, no, it will become 60 is to 90. These two costs is equal to 12 is to X. I will not go for is to formation also. You have written X, you follow first arrow towards X. It's a direct relation sum now, because if the cost is more, the quantity also has to be more. That we think of. Direct relation is the arrow will follow in the same direction towards A. First arrow will always towards X. Second successive arrow, successive columns arrow will be as the way arrow direction. Down direction is down direction. Now you got it. Now I will not do this. I will do this one only. See what I will do? 12 by x. Write down the fraction. Now it will be 60 by 90 as the arrow direction. 60 by 90. Now we go for the cross multiplication. See 1260x is equal to 90 into 12. Therefore, x is equal to 90 into 12 divided by 60. Have you not got the same equation you have got? This will be divided by 30 times 2. This will be 3. Now this can go 6. X is equal to 3 to the 6 square. 3 is 18. Therefore, in rupees 90, we can get equal to 18 rubber balls. Who do understand that is the answer? Is not this procedure very concise and very simple? I will take another example. I am telling question number 4. It is given to you length of, see, paying is 1456, 60 meter cloth can be purchased. But for 5 meter cloth, how much will be the cost? So there are two aspects, cost and length of cloth, that we have written. Length of cloth and cost. Then what is given? Two things given. 60 meter cloth is this much. Therefore 5 meter cloth you do not know, that is x. Then arrow towards x, as it is a direct variation sum, arrow will be downwards. So what will you do? Now this divided by x is equal to 16 divided by 5, isn't it? Now you go for cross multiplication. 16, x is equal to 1456 into 5. X will be 1456 into 5 divided by 16. 16 can cancel 1456, that is 91. So 91 into 5 will become 455. So rupees 455 is the you need to purchase 5 meters of cloth. Therefore, for 5 meters of cloth, we need to spend rupees 450. That will be the answer. Okay, students, rest I will cover in the next video.